In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Almost all or most of the motivational speakers, particularly my mentor, Tom Hopkins, USA, he was the first speaker, first writer I was deeply impressed with. And he is primarily a sales trainer. He wrote a book, The Official Guide to Success, which is not on the sales. I recommend it for the sake of reading. I read it in 1987. I was deeply impressed. He plus many of the other motivational speakers and writers are of the view that a human being should have the big goals. A human being should have the big goals. And it is very important to have the big goals rather to have the bigger goals. It is what they advocate. That is quite nice. I do not disagree. I don't dare to disagree. I am too small, and the people who are advocating it are too big. I'm not against it. I'm rather in favor of it. But what I am going to say will probably balance the situation, will be more suitable for the people like us, for the average people, for the people who are slightly above the average. It is more suitable for those people. That is why I thought it is important to communicate it to the people who listen to me. It is my philosophy. I am not again claiming that I am the only one. Rather, this school of thought, this point of view is also held by a large number of people having some knowledge in the psychology, in the psychological science. It is so. What is this, by the way? This is that apart from the bigger goals, apart from having a big goal, it is also important, maybe very important, to have the small goals as well. We need to have several, not just one, small goals. As for the big goal is concerned, we can have one big goal, but as for the small goals are concerned, we need to have several small goals instead of the one. Why? To me, it is very important. It is not unimportant at all. It is very important in my opinion. Rather, it is quite important. And I am of the view that as far the big goals are concerned, as far a single big goal is concerned, definitely it will revolutionize our life. Definitely, it has the ability, it has the potential to revolutionize our life. But it will the achievement of a big goal will take a big amount of time. It may take years, it may take even several 5 years, it may take even a decade or so. It's some time, even the achievement of a big goal take more than 1 decade. But what shall we do as far as we do succeed in achieving a big goal which might take a decade or so? That is why I am advocating this philosophy that we need to have several goals. We need to have several goals, and these several goals should be small in nature. What is the purpose of these small goals? Actually, we do have a lot of necessity. We crave for it because these small goals actually can remove the hurdles. These small goals can actually make us far better. We do have several needs, we do have several wants as well. Needs and wants go hand in hand. As far the life of a human being is concerned, as for the life of a human being is concerned, needs and desires go hand in hand, and we need to fulfill these necessities of ours. We need to fulfill those desires of ours to make us more satisfied, to let us, to allow us to keep moving forward, to keep struggling for the bigger goal. Not only this thing, rather it will give us plenty of confidence. It acts like a confidence booster. It will make us more confident human being, and it will also allow us to work and to struggle for the bigger goal of ours in a more better manner, in a more confident manner. It is actually a confidence booster. We do need a confidence booster. We do need something which could provide us with the strength, with the needed, with the much needed strength, and with a much needed confidence at the same time. And look upon the life of a person who is struggling for a big goal, and she is struggling for a big goal only, do not have a small or a medium term goals. And this person will be paying, I'm not against him or her as well, but this person would be paying a big price actually, and big price actually. So that does not become feasible. This is not a pragmatic approach at all. We need to become a pragmatic enough, and to be a pragmatic enough, we need to work for our immediate needs as well. We need to work for our immediate desires as well. We need to work for our immediate needs. We need to work for our immediate desires as well, and that can only be achieved, and that can only be fulfilled, and that can only be satiated by working, by considering, and by singling out, by separating, and by pointing out the things, and the goals which can actually fulfill our immediate needs, and fulfill our immediate desires, and fulfill our necessity to become a strong human being, to become even a more confident human being. It is like bread and butter. It is like our food. It is like our exercise, as for the arena, as for the field of the goal setting and goal achieving is concerned. Thank you. Jazakallah.